Are you familiar with the saying, Jack of all trades, master of none? Well, I'm here to help. It's time to stop being a shelf help expert with all of those books and seminars and workbooks and so much more that you've done little to nothing with. So today I'm going to take you from being a shelf help expert to an actual action expert in the area that that lights you up. Where's your passion? Okay, so it's important to think that it is possible after these steps, even more likely, that you can go from being a master of none to a master of one. And that's the goal for today. And it's time to just stop talking about it. Like you've read all these books and you like to talk about all these concepts and things that you know, but it's all talk. And trust me, sometimes people are talking behind your back about how you're all talk and no action. So let's have the buck stop here. You remember the story Peter and the wolf, right? Who cried wolf? So start speaking your truth. Today I'll be sharing 3 very solid actionable steps with you so that you can start going from talking to walking the steps for your success. I'm Elle Graniel, the founder of Truespeak, an intrapersonal communication expert for over 25 years, and so much more. Okay, are you ready? Let's get started. Step number 1, set aside 30 minutes a day, twice a day. Yes, twice a day. 30 minutes twice a day. Set a timer to do it. Put it in your planner. And if you don't think you have 30 minutes twice a day, then once a day. Let's start with the baby steps. I'm a fan of those. And if you don't think you have 30 minutes, then you're kidding yourself because unless you're a single parent with 2 jobs, you have time. You're just choosing to do things that aren't supporting your success. Okay, so I'm using a little tough love here. So ideally twice a day, 30 minutes, and here's what you're going to do. You're going to go through all those tapes, those I know I'm dating myself, those cassette tapes. Those DVDs, all those courses, all those workbooks, all those manuals of programs and seminars and workshops that you've taken. You took great notes and maybe you applied it for a little bit, but now you just have all that stuff sitting somewhere. Now, what you're going to do in this 30-minute period is to cliff note them. You're going to scan through and narrow it down however you want, either one single notebook for all of these, or you can digitalize it however you like. So cliff note it down, 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 down. And remember to save the websites and the contacts. Even if this stuff is 20 years old, that stuff might still be valuable. And more importantly, do something about it. Okay, so take them, cliff note them, and then take an action step on it, at least one action step to keep. This stuff's going to start firing you up, I promise, because you took it and started doing it because you were really passionate about it. Okay, so digitalize them, index the contacts, and then the hard part is throw them away. Throw them away. If you can't do it, put it in a bag and give it to somebody else to throw away for you. I know it's hard. Okay, but not hard for everybody. So for those of you, if you have one of those dumpster chutes, woohoo, toss it down that chute and be done with it. Okay, step number 2 is to now do the same thing with your books. So you have all of those fabulous books, and now you're going to go through, maybe you highlighted them or put notes, and maybe speed read them, take cliff notes, write down anything you'd like to remember, digitalize it, or however you'd like to do it. You could also put it in that notebook for all of your shelf help. And then here's the hard part, donate the darn books. There's people out there who need this information that you've been hoarding for years on your bookshelves, being a shelf help person. So donate them. Now, this is hard for me because I'm a book person. And so it was challenging, and I did also have to have help. I put them in a banker box, put a lid on them, put them by the front door, and then called my friend to come get them. I just couldn't do it. I would go through them again and narrow the box. I know that that's what I would do. So whatever works for you, donate those books and know that this is a great donation. You're helping somebody who couldn't afford to buy that book full price to have access to this great learning material. Another thing is I have trouble getting rid of books that are autographed to me. So full transparency, I do keep those books. And then lastly, step three, and probably I'm going to say the easiest, is now it's time to make a GPS, your grand plan for success. And that's what I do. I help people plan their GPS based on what they know and where they want to go. So, what do you know? How are you going to get there? And who can help you? And I can help you decipher all of that down into what really matters most in your first action step, which then leads to the next one and the next one. It's super excited. And then you've gone from shelf help to a master of one. And granted, you can be a master of more than one thing, but let's just get one under your belt for starters, shall we? So again, the way to reach me, it's easy. It's in the link tree or it's in the show notes, depending how you're seeing this vlog. It lights me up when you subscribe, follow, share, comment. Please make my day. And I'm looking forward to spending some one-on-one time with you so that we can get your plan in place and take you from shelf help, master of none, to authoritative master of one. Sound good? I'm looking forward to it. So until then, stay happy and healthy, my friends, and aloha always.